Hi guys, welcome back to my channel and to another cleaning video. So it's currently Sunday morning, it's about 10:05 and I decided yesterday that I needed to give the kitchen a good clean. There's quite a few areas that need tackling. The fridge definitely needs doing, all the cupboard doors, the handles, the utensil holders, and so I just thought I would film it for you guys, show you the products that I'm using, show you how I organise some of my kitchen, and hopefully it either gives you a bit of motivation to clean, or if you just enjoy watching these videos relaxing in your comfies on the sofa, then I hope you enjoy. I've not had my breakfast yet. I thought I'll try and tackle maybe like an hour in the kitchen and then sit down and have my breakfast, because I find if I sit down first I find it harder to then get back up, and I just find a Sunday a good day to reset for the week, just get myself feeling sorted and organised, and I'm never going to regret that, am I? I feel like a productive Sunday is always a good start to the week, but productive for a couple of hours because, you know, we need to chill. So I think I'm going to play some music. I might set a timer for each task actually, just to like speed me up a little bit. I'm actually really sad I haven't got any Halloween products to do this clean, so I've seen some like really cute pumpkin scrub daddies and minkies and like all the autumnal cleaning stuff, but I went to Home Bargains a couple of weeks ago and they didn't have much in then, and I haven't been since, because when I go I just kind of like to do like a massive stock, but I can use what I've got in. Anyway, better crack on. I hope you enjoy. Alexa, play Apple Music.
Apple Music.
So I think I'm going to start on the fridge first. So I'm going to take everything out. We recently did a food shop, so probably should have done this before the food shop, but never mind. Maybe I'll remember next time. I always actually think I'll do it before the food shop, and then the food shop will be done on like a Friday or something, and I'll be too busy in the week and I just won't get around to it. So let's get everything out of here. Getting all those drawers as well. Doing this is also a really good time to see if there's any out-of-date foods that you've got that you can get rid of. I try and not waste food as much as possible, but there are a few things that are out of date now that I haven't used that'll need to go in the bin. It's one of those jobs that I feel like you put off for ages because it feels like such a big task. But then once you actually start and you just crack on getting everything out, keeping it clean, putting it all back, it doesn't really take that long. And I'm gonna feel so good when it's all done. You've got to remember that when you're cleaning. This sauce goes everywhere. Right, we're nearly there. Okay, so I'll give you a little close-up of all the dirt. So these shelves are fine actually. It's probably what goes on them doesn't get very dirty. The milk shelf tends to get quite mucky. I don't know why. Why does that happen? Is it just like the milk that's dirty? So that needs a really good wipe out. And then it's probably hard to see because it's all a white surface. So to clean the fridge, I'm using the Osmo fridge and microwave cleaner. I'm just shut that fridge door. I'm always conscious having it open for too long. Yeah, the Osmo fridge and microwave cleaner. I'm always a bit unsure like what to use on the fridge and things to clean out. Obviously you can just use like warm soapy water, but I've used this in the past and it's been really good to just disinfect everything. So I'll just spray that kind of all over the fridge, all over the shelves, and then just leave it for 2 to 3 minutes and then wipe it off with a warm cloth. I didn't actually realise you could take the bottom like milk shelf off, but I've just pulled that off and it's so gross under there, so that's handy. I'm going to chuck that in the sink instead. So I've now washed and cleaned the parcel shelves and things from the fridge. I just use these to get in any little crevices where you can't like get your finger in to clean, you know, like in the corners of things. And they're really handy, they're quite bendy as well. So I'm just gonna dry them with some kitchen roll and then pop them back in the fridge. Oh, I'll keep you warm. If you're struggling with bad smells in your fridge as well, you can also get like fridge deodorizers. Is that the word? It's like a little air freshener for your fridge basically, and it just captures any of the bad dirt. I think you can also do this with a pot of salt as well, just leaving it in your fridge, and it kind of like soaks up all the bad smells. If you have got something particularly smelly in your fridge, in between like big cleans of the fridge, sometimes I'll just use like a warm cloth with water or wipes and just wipe out any bits in the fridge instead of getting everything out and it taking a little bit longer. Oh, I just remembered, I'll show you the clean fridge before I put everything back. So I've just put the 2 drawers back, but everything is nice and clean now. Everything's had a good wash and a wipe out. The milk shelf is now looking spotless. Look at that, lovely. And I've put the shelves back and I washed those in the sink. So yeah, I'm just gonna fill it back up now. This is one of the best pulled porks out there. If you like pulled pork, it's from Aldi. It takes about 35 minutes to cook in the oven and it is so nice. Honestly, I haven't found one that compares to that one yet. This sauce as well is one of my favourites at the minute, well for like the past couple of months. I first bought it in Home Bargains and then I suddenly couldn't get it in Home Bargains anymore, and then I saw it in Iceland. Sometimes I'll see it in Home Bargains in B&M, it just depends. But that for like chips, you know, anything you'll dunk, oh, it's so nice. What is it? Yogurt and mint, creamy, minty and refreshing. Kind of like, you know, when you go to an Indian and you get your poppadoms and your mint sauce, reminds me of that, and it's really nice. We are a chocolate in the fridge kind of couple. I thought, oh, well done. Then I forgot about all the yogurts that I put on top of the microwave. And that is the fridge, all cleaned, all restocked, and feeling very fresh. It's nice to know I won't have to tackle that for a while now, and everything in there is in date and what we need really. Okay, so now I'm just going to clean over all the cupboard doors. For that I like to use a sieve, or Jif, whatever you call it. A little story behind that. I'm not sure if it used to be called Jif and then they changed it to sieve, but I know it is sieve, and this is really good for cleaning the cupboard doors, but I haven't got loads of this left, so I might also clean it with some of my new flash spray wipe hinged that I've got recently, because that'll also leave a lovely smell. So I'm just gonna use these 2 products to wipe the doors and the handles. Our kitchen cupboard doors are white gloss, so they're not actually too bad at showing up like finger marks and things like that, but they do show up bits of dirt. But in general, I'd say they're quite serviceable really. I'm just gonna crack on with that. So I'll clean over all the cupboard door, but mainly focus on the handles. Obviously they get touched a lot, and then I'll just wipe it all down with kitchen roll. So it's something I like to do with the handles. I always find that this bit in here gets quite dirty because it's just like a prime spot to catch dirt. So with these, I just got them off Amazon, really cheap, a couple of £2 I think. If you spray some product into there and then just give it a wipe like this, it just makes it really easy to be able to get the bits out, because obviously it's hard to get your finger down there with a cloth. So that just gets in all the little areas. They come in handy for all sorts of cleaning jobs, so definitely recommend getting some of these. Hello, this is a really weird angle, but I've just angled the camera this way and I can't be bothered moving it. So I'm just gonna mop the floors. I'm just using some wipes to mop the floors. You can get some really good floor wipes. You obviously can do it with the spray mops and things, but because it's such a small area, sometimes I feel like it gives it a better clean if I just get on my hands and knees, give it some elbow grease and clean it like that. I will also sometimes spray this on the floor and then wipe it with wipes. Skirting board bit is quite mucky around the bottom and you don't really see that when you stood up from high up, so sometimes just getting down on your hands and knees lets you see where there's dirt as well. That's if you want to know. If you don't want to know, don't go down on the floor. So before I finish cleaning for the morning, because it is about nearly 5 to 12 now, so I've been in the kitchen about an hour and 45 minutes. I've cleaned the fridge, I've wiped all the cupboard doors, the handles, I've cleaned the floor, I've tidied up a few things. I didn't get around to the utensil holders today, but I thought I'd just show you a couple of things that I use to organise the kitchen before I wind down, sit on the sofa, read a chapter of my book, because I feel like I deserve it after that clean. I always really enjoy my downtime once I know that I've ticked something off my list. So I'm currently reading the Dr. Julie Smith, Why Has Nobody Told Me This Before? I think that's what it's called. I actually got it quite a while ago and I haven't read it yet, but I saw that she's bringing out another one, and about a week or so ago I was struggling to get motivated, which I hate, so I thought I'll read some of the books because that's what it's there for, isn't it? To help you through times when you're struggling. And yeah, I'm a couple of chapters in, really enjoying it. I'm also reading Happy Sexy Millionaire by Stephen Bartlett. That's been ongoing for a while. I just try and read chapters when I can, but that's also really good. And I've randomly been trying some like meditating practices recently. You've probably heard of Headspace, which is an app, but I think you have to pay for most of its features. I think there are some free, but they have got a great YouTube channel as well with quite a few like guided meditations and stuff, because I've been struggling to fall asleep recently, which is not like me. So I've been listening to the sleep meditations and also ones to like feel calm and refocused during the day, and I've really enjoyed just like understanding the concept of it. So I definitely give that a go if you're feeling overwhelmed by everything that you need to do day to day. Anyway, so if you've watched my channel before, you'll probably know that I have OXO containers, but I bought a couple more a couple of weeks ago. So I got the cereal ones, which I've not had before. So I used to have the cereal in these ones, which are like this, and the great thing about the OXO containers is that they're a pop button, so you just pop it like that, lid comes off, back on, pop it down. It's just really easy and I love them. You can get quite a lot of cheaper ones, but I feel like I'm just invested in OXO now. So for the cereal, oh dear, well, they need restocking, don't they? I got the actual cereal ones, so you just pop that down and then pour, and it's so easy. It's not like years ago, like my nana and granddad used to have some and you'd pour and nothing would come out and it was stressful. This takes the stress out of having a box and it looking messy and just keeps the cereal really fresh. So I've got 2 of those. Weetabix is life-changing in an OXO container, because I just feel like Weetabix, when you get it out of a box, just makes such a mess. So I decant the Weetabix into here, kind of like stacked up, and then because that's just a pop one, I can just get the Weetabix out there in the morning. What else? So I have a shelf there at the back. I have a few of those types of shelves just to like really maximise the height in storage spaces. They come in really handy. I think they're all just from Home Bargains. Got one at the back there. So I'll pull this out. So it's got like my mixer, mixing bowls, and then other baking bowls underneath. But you can see how much height you can utilise in a cupboard like that, rather than just like the floor space type of thing. But I thought that looked really nice all together. We also have the Joseph utensil holder, which has been fab. I really like this. I'm a big fan of like Oxo, Brabantia, Joseph. If you're into organising products, you'll probably know the companies. This fits any drawer because it's expandable. This comes in and out to widen to a drawer or go smaller, so as long as your drawer's this big then you're fine. And it comes with like these, it's stuck down at the moment, but just handy little pockets that I just keep like bag clips in. I've also got a rack from Dunelm that James has fixed to the back of this door for me. That just saves space in the cupboards because they're all neatly on there. He put these zip ties on because as you were opening and closing the cupboard, they would rattle around quite a lot, whereas that just keeps them nice and firm. This one's looking a bit of a mess. I really want to get like a baking tray organizer for the trays and baking trays here, and I recently put this down. I bought this in John Lewis because for some reason every time I put these pans in the cupboard it really scratches the surface like on the shelf. So I cleaned all the shelves to take the scratches off, and then I've just put this down to protect it a bit more. It's also like a non-slip mat, so it comes in a massive roll and then you can cut it to size in drawers and things. And then up here I just have two clear like storage containers, clear boxes kind of, and then they have like the crisps and the snacks in on the left. And then that's just really easy if you want something, just to pull it out, pick what you want, put it back, and it just saves like having loads of cardboard and things in the house, and you just fit a lot more in there. So there is a few other things that I've got in the kitchen for storage because it is quite a small kitchen. You have to be quite creative or inventive, whichever the word, with the space that you've got, which I really enjoy finding ways actually. But Joseph, Brabantia, Oxo, they all have really great like kitchen gadgets. But I made a whole video, I think I made 2 videos actually on like small kitchen storage ideas, so I'll leave those below if you want to go and watch those. But let me know in the comments if you have any favourite cleaning tips or hacks. So just think it's so handy to know anything that makes our lives a little bit easier. But yeah, I'm gonna go and have a little sit down now, have a little snack. I feel good now knowing that the kitchen's all clean, and it's a great start to the week that the house is feeling clean and organised, or at least the kitchen. I hope you enjoyed the video. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you on Monday at 7 for a brand new video. Thanks guys, bye!